And we're back.
Man, I was right though. Like I was saying, right before we started recording, I had very, very strong case of the after lunch sleepies, and I was like, oh, we'll go for Alan Wake first because that's gonna wake me up mentally. It has. Like I am here and ready to rock.
Oh look, some coffee.
Yeah,
No,
bitch.
you had full health.
Whatever. I don't even. Do we even know that it?
Yes, we established it in an episode.
I was gonna say. I remember we asked the question. I don't remember what the answer was.
We.
Okay, that's pointless.
That's a place for you to fall down and look like an idiot.
Yep. Well, that's what
Mission
it is.
accomplished.
So.
I mean, I think we're supposed to just, get
climb
out
down.
anyway.
Yeah. So okay, so we started up the generator. That's a little weird to me, though.
What?
Oh, huh. No, that's still very weird to me. This tree fell over and there was lightning here.
Mm-hmm.
But that was before power was going to the pole.
Yeah.
So where'd the lightning come from?
Shh. The darkness.
Before there was electricity, there was electricity.
Shh.
I mean, maybe that's why we had to turn on the generator, but even that doesn't make sense because why would the tree hitting the light pole turn off the generator?
Maybe it wasn't on to begin with. All right?
Well, then that makes no sense just because of the lightning being there before lightning was there.
It's supernatural lightning, all right?
Well, that's rude.
Well, take it up with Thor.
Why can't we just have natural lightning? I want some organic lightning, please.
Organic lightning.
None of this pesticide shit. Damn it.
Pesticide causes lightning, huh? I
No,
never knew.
No, it's you use the pesticide on the lightning.
To grow it?
Yes. And that makes it not organic.
Wow. I didn't
just
realize
saying.
Thor was so choosy about.
It's lightning.
Huh.
This is grass-fed lightning.
So is this the true difference between Zeus and Thor? How the difference between their, the
Zeus uses
ethics
pesticides.
Of, yeah, Zeus uses pesticides to grow his bolts.
Corporate Olympus.
Always trying to screw us down here.
Feeding us chemicals we don't need.
You know what? If they're feeding us lightning, they can knock that off.
That's in general bad for us. Boom. Ow.
That's the real reason why the Norse gods and the Greek gods became obsolete. Their entire plan for humanity realized wasn't marketable.
Hipsters killed it.
Yeah.
Or no, millennials.
Yep.
Millennials aren't into corporate Olympus. Hi, idiot.
What's up?
I like the premise of what just happened. It was like, hi, idiot. And he was like, sup? Like, he's just responding to it. Yeah, that's what my mom calls me, too.
It's my pet name.
Yep. Shows she loves me.
My mom called me that. Even my wife calls me that.
My wife also calls me Limpy. I like that one less.
I'm not sure why. I just don't. I mean, I got all my legs. They work just fine.
I ain't never limped. This poor dude. He has a shit life.
But idiot? Yeah, my whole family calls me that. Even my kid. He's 6.
Kind of amazing he learned it so fast. I think he's smart.
He's smart like his mama.
And his mammy. Ow. Fuck.
Yeah, don't forget about those big guys.
Don't forget about that bear charging towards you.
Don't forget that. Yeah, the bears.
We fucked a bear. Fuck, man. There's just a lot of the. Oh, I have flares. That's right. That's going to be real useful now that I know it's there. Fuck, man.
Huh, I feel like I mentioned that before, but...
Well, yeah,
I'm an
when
idiot,
there was
so I
one
probably didn't do
dude.
it.
When there's one dude, I don't need it. Now would be a great
Well, when there
time
was
for
one
it.
dude and, you had no weapons, I felt like, dropping one flare to give yourself some... Oh, shit.
Fucking really with this. Really with this.
With this.
Really with this.
See, all he does is pry it back open.
Yeah.
Am I
Why wouldn't you just take your leg out and leave it sprung
Yeah.
so you don't step in it? And see, that's the best part, too, because there's a pin in there. You have to set the trap. So he's taking the time to intentionally reset the trap. Alan.
See, I don't. It looks like he just pulls it way back out. That's all it does.
Fucking...
I don't think you actually rearm the trap, thank God. Because that would bother me the fuck. If, you triggered the trap, it fucked you up, and then because you accidentally you went forward and backed up, you triggered it again.
Fuck, man.
I've been waiting for that to happen to you for like the longest time.
I see you have faith in me. Thank you, Edward.
It would fuck me up. It wouldn't stop me from laughing at your expense, but
Bastard.
I'm not
Come on,
saying
fucker.
I'm not saying you're a lesser human
He
being.
just fall. Yep. He's
Yeah,
gone.
when you step into the light, they don't want to fuck with you.
No, I hit him with the flashlight, and he walked backwards off this cliff and died.
Well, I think I also saw him fade out. So
No, I'm going with the cliff idea.
I could see the car.
they're not mutually
There was
exclusive.
no sight of the driver.
Oh, dicks. Maybe they're in this house I'm looking at.
Maybe they were out in the woods trying to fuck you.
Anybody here?
Maybe it's this bear.
Barry?
I'll get there eventually. What, did you find a mirror?
Wow.
Okay. You get stuck
Something
in the
about this
closet?
house is a little bit familiar.
Yeah, I think it's identical floor plan to
Yeah.
the original cabin.
Keeben?
The original cabin. Barry, you did. Yeah, you are.
That ain't Barry.
Thank you.
You were in jail the other day.
I went
Just gonna blind him.
farm again.
You know.
Oh, sweet.
Shine, it makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the lunar.
Trying to shoot him.
But my buddy
Visual gag for the kids at home who can't see us.
lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him.
It's gonna.
Like a real.
Oh, that's the drunk guy in the jail. All right.
Follow-up
Damn it.
to a real good movie.
Whoa.
I've run through every possible course in my head.
Oh,
Any-
have you?
The dark presence wants me to.
I have tried 4 things.
That is the most fucking
Oh, come on. Okay.
narcissistic shit you can say.
I've.
I've run through every single possibility.
Yep.
No.
Never was there ever a possibility that I missed one.
But here it is. The one thing.
Oh, come on. There we go.
That must be Dan. He's a big boy.
Damn.
Go up the stairs, go up the stairs. Oh,
Nope.
Nice.
Eat my dick, Danny.
You and those bears.
I like
One
them.
was still a good distance away.
So there was yes. Yes. Grand Theft Week.
You know what I would do?
For a moment, I felt bad.
I think it would be.
For a
I don't know if
Klondike bar.
I made it this far.
you have no idea what I would do for Klondike.
Damn, dude. This no traction. Okay. We are at the mercy of God here.
I think it would be a really cool thing, like to make you like use this truck to like get to some place, and then once you got there, like someone's like, "Oh, cool, you brought my truck," and then like they open up the trunk and reveal that you had like this massive arsenal in the back the entire time.
Thanks, man. I was looking for these. Pulls out like 35 guns.
What?
Damn it. No joke, dude. I'm happy you got your truck back, but I would have robbed you if I knew that was there. Would have absolutely robbed you.
Well, you know, it's the fucking darkness. Grab one.
Flashbangs. So,
You know, it looks like there's something there on the counter behind you.
you're on the counter behind me.
I
You're
thought
right,
so.
though. Batteries. So, like, I don't know.
The 6-pack that gives you 4.
Yeah. Well, no, it's a 4-pack that gives me 3.
Oh, right.
There's very clearly. Wait, I thought there was a dude in the doorway there.
There might have been.
But yeah, like every time you pick up one of these things, you can
Is it? No, I think I might. Maybe I'm wrong. Never mind. Keep going. Do what you do.
off road. I'm gonna have to back up and get back on the road.
Zane guts and glory. Can nitro up that hill?
If only. That would be so good. I just happened to find this truck, and wouldn't you know, it has nitrous. It's very glowy.
Yeah.
I think that's just showing that I can use it, though.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a thing I need.
Why would you get like a shitty 4-door when you have this truck?
Well, what's the advantage of the truck?
It's bigger.
You're bigger.
Really? Yeah, say that with a
it's
straight
there.
face.
It's there. No, you're taller. I made it. I feel like he was talking to me. You gotta be kidding. For fucking real, man.
I won't make a joke because Corey tends. I notice
Oh.
Corey gets a little sensitive when he's not the one making the fat jokes.
No. I just like to. Like, I make the fat jokes, and then when somebody else does, I'm just like,
Fuck you.
I was gonna say, that's me, though.
Hey.
You can't say that. It's true.
So here's what I will say.
Whoa.
Corey will beat me in a wrestling competition.
Damn right I will. And most other violent things.
Things get unpredictable when both people fight dirty. So let's call it a fair fight and be done with this.
Still stronger than you. I can fight dirty harder. This dude just coming up over the top. Spry little fella. Body shots, bitch. Put him in the 10 ring.
Man, this guy doesn't.
Dude. I love when they go flying like that.
Yeah. Guns don't work like that.
They
No, they don't.
totally do it.
No, they. Holy fucking shit, crane monster.
They do if the gun in question is an RPG.
Yeah. Get the fucking Decepticon already.
This is not really that scary.
Oh my god.
I mean, this dude coming up on me was scarier than the giant machine that could have easily murdered me if I stood still for it.
I think that was the idea, was like to stall your, draw your eye to that fucking bullshit. Shovels? Really?
I used to, when I was a kid, I had a walking shovel.
A what?
A walking shovel.
A walking shovel.
It's a shovel. You walk with it.
Huh.
Surprisingly useful tool.
I used to watch a lot of QI, and there was
What's QI?
quite interesting. It's called, they call it QI though. It's a British show.
I like the title.
Up until recently, it was hosted by Stephen Fry. Basically, they just get a bunch of, it's a British panel show where they just get a bunch of people to talk about
Dude.
intellectual facts and stuff. Like one of the first questions on the show, it was, and they revisit this just to piss off Alan Davies, who's like the one guy who's always on the show. They ask, how many moons does the Earth have?
1.
Well, at the time that episode came out,
Fuck.
scientists had discovered that there are other objects that were in orbit around the Earth.
Well, yeah, there's a bunch of them.
And they were at that time, they
were
discovered
calling
2
them
of
all
them,
moon?
and they were calling them moons. So there's like, actually, no, there's 3.
God damn it.
And Alan Davies just refused to believe that. And then
Well, I mean, technically speaking, it's not true.
at the time it was.
Okay.
Later,
So,
they
wait.
later revisit the question.
Now it's 1.
Well, they revisit the question.
How many moons is that?
That-
Fine. 3.
And Alan's
Actually,
like,
you're
"No,
wrong again.
I remember this. It's not 1. It's not 1. And someone else is like, it's 1 though. No, it's not. There's actually thousands of objects within the orbit.
Yeah.
So it's either, depending on your definition of moon, which is still under debate right now,
Yep.
it's 1 or 1,000 or thousands.
Well, that's the thing, though, is like a moon is not just an orbiting object.
Mm-hmm.
If a moon is just an orbiting object, Saturn's rings means that it has billions of moons.
Right.
That's a little extreme. Y'all need to calm down.
Well, that was one of the things, is like, Pluto was under scrutiny for
Yeah.
being a planet. Fuck it, it's a planet. That's what I learned, and I don't like to relearn things.
Well, technically speaking, they never declassified it as a planet. it's still a planet. It's a dwarf planet. It's just not one of the
9.
Yeah, it's well now it's 8.
Yeah.
It's just
No, 9. Fuck you.
it's just not considered one of the planets of the solar system because it's not a planet. It's a dwarf planet, and that's a different thing.
Well, the thing that you said that reminded me of QI was the whole thing about like the walking shovel. So one of my favorite episodes, because it has my favorite comedian David Mitchell in it, is the gardening episode, and he hands out like a whole bunch of things to his panelists, and they have to figure out what it was used for. And Alan Davies got like, I think it was a walking stick that had a fold-out hacksaw.
That's kind of rad.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was given to Alan Davies. So the first thing he does is he opens up he opens up his booth and his panel, and just starts sawing at the lid. And Steven's yelling at him. It's like, now before you get carried away with your valuable historical artifacts that the museum has lent us.
That was entirely Steven's fault. You gotta say that shit before you hand it out.
To be fair, yeah.
If I were handed something, the first thing I would do is start playing with it.
Yeah.
If someone were to hand me something, I'd be like, now be careful with this.
So yeah, the fact that you've mentioned like,
What?
nice.
This is awesome.
That was cool.
Okay.
There's still things coming at you though.
Fuck.
And they apparently rise up into your nostrils or something. I don't know how.
I don't.
But yeah.
But,
Maybe I'm going to talk more about QI next episode, No Strategy Guide.
Well, real quick, while we're still in this one, because it happened in this one. Are these fireworks? Yes.
Ooh, maybe they'll be useful later.
But anyway, I don't know if you saw, but there was a dude hucking things, and I managed to get him to huck it at the head of a dude I had just turned human.
Nice.
It was awesome. And like he reacted too, like his head bounced back like shit, I got hit.
Nice.